Down to third man, very, very fast, and that's 4. Very fine under edge. Wouldn't have got 4 if he did it from the middle of the bat, I don't think. Third man is squarer. Edged, and they should have had a third slip in there. It's gone for another 4. We'll have a look at it when we come back. But Dinesh Ramdin went across at the end of the first edge, suggested perhaps there should be a third slip. It's gone through there again for 4. 16 without loss. Can he get around? Oh, he doesn't. Good effort by Nikita Miller. Tried to just put it back from the boundary, but couldn't quite do so. Outfield very fast, and that will go for another boundary. So boundaries are coming easily here. Not all of them off the middle of the bat, but nevertheless 24 off just 3 overs. Flicked away, that could be another boundary. Outfield's fast, and it gets there quite comfortably. Straying onto the pads, end of the over, 4 gone, 29 without loss. Well, we've had a dog on the outfield in Grenada. Now we've got a chicken out there. Looks as if she's laying. It's her domain. He has no chance. What he needs is a cellar of salt.
That was an ordinary effort. Ordinary effort.
Fine leg brought in. Now let's see how fast that is. See how fast that is. It's just a push. It just is a push. And it's gone very quickly across the outfield for another boundary.
Oh! And that's gone all the way. Thanks very much, Tony. And Steve Buckner doing the formalities. Very well bowled, and he's got him. Beautifully bowled by Darren Powell. Inside edge, and a good catch by Dinesh Ramdin. And that's the early wicket that the West Indies so desperately wanted.
Wait, yes.
Finds the gap to end the over. Another boundary. Starting the runs to flow once more. 10 overs gone, it's 49 for 1. Beautifully bowled, and he's got him again. Darren Powell on fire this morning in St. Kitts.
That is a fantastic delivery. There was good pace on it. It was 87 miles per hour and moved off the seam again.
Yes.
Oh, he threaded that through. He's got it between the short extra cover and mid-off and got a boundary for it. Didn't hit it very hard, but found the gap.
Yeah.
Lovely shot. Beautifully played. We have seen a couple of those already from Shane Watson earlier. And now one from Michael Clark off his legs and just forcing it for a boundary. So a couple of boundaries in the last 2 overs.
Yeah.
And that'll be more than that. Outfield fast and will beat the fielder. Beautifully played.
Well, he's gone over the top, and 2 bounces earns him a boundary. The Aussies know they've got to push things along. They've got a good platform.
What?
That will run away. Again, very short boundaries, and you can't afford to be wayward on this ground. He's dragged that one away for a rare boundary in the last few overs. And recognizing the need to press on the accelerator, Mike Hussey. He's gone over the top again. The catch should be taken. It is out at deep mid-wicket. Dwayne Bravo takes the catch, and Darren Sammy gets the important wicket of Mike Hussey.
Driving and driving well. Once it beat the man at cover, Fletcher, there was going to be no chance for the man at long off. It's a small ground. Sweep shot and an appeal from Nikita Miller, and he's going to get his first wicket in international cricket for the West Indies. Michael Clark has gone leg before wicket. Certainly it does take away a little bit of the nerves. Good shot from Symonds. Extremely good shot. Brings up the 150 for the Australians.
Now it's gone. It's a big hit, and it's gone for 6. Always dangerous, Andrew Symonds. Perfect shot.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, he's got it through. Waited for it, and got it between the backward point and the short third man. So an expensive over from Nikita Miller, who's been so tight before, concedes 14 off the over. And that's 4. Superb shot from Symonds. Watch out, West Indies. Andrew Symonds has just changed gears and put his foot in the accelerator. Now, can he get to it? Can he get to it? No, he can't. Just a little bit too short. Symonds puts it away for a boundary. 4 dot balls and then the boundary. Pulled away, and that will be his half century. So after 4 dot balls, finishing off the over with 2 boundaries in opposite directions, and Andrew Symonds has got 50 and looking really dangerous. 54 deliveries, 165 fours, 190 for 4 from 39 overs.
That could run pretty close to the boundary. In fact, it'll make it for 4. Brings up the 200 for Australia. He got enough on it. Small boundaries here, and a 4 off the final ball of the over. 210 for 4. That's going to travel. It's going to travel the full distance, in fact. Nice meaty blow from Hussey. Bravo trying to change the length and surprise him with a short ball.
Well, that is hit away very forcibly from Andrew Symonds. It was short, and he hit it with great power.
Has innovation, and he's gone for 4. And Greg blew it silently, animated it before it was bowled here in the commentary box.
I saw him having a look around at the field, and this was one of his gaps, and plays it with the back of his bat. I normally see most batsmen who play the reverse sweep try and hit it with the face of their bat, but Andrew Symonds doesn't bother.
There doesn't need to be a gap. Andrew Symonds has cleared it. Cleared the straight boundary. I knew it's not a big task here at Warner Park, but that has cleared it by some distance. That'll be 4 more. Real problems here for Powell. We mentioned that he hasn't been bowling at this stage of the innings, and he hasn't been used that often. There are reasons for that.
And that's 6 as well. David Hussey this time. It was a slow ball, but a very expensive over. 19 runs off that last over. 256 for 4.
That is the end of Symonds. Bravo wraps it up. And a wicket for Fidel Edwards with his first ball of a new spell. So Symonds won't get his 100, but it's been a very good innings. It's given Australia some momentum. Taken, Sarwan takes the catch. 2 wickets in consecutive deliveries from Fidel Edwards. Smart bowling, it has to be said. Short and quick. First up.
Yes.
A ball by Gayle, firing it in. 50 as well for David Hussey on debut. After 130 first-class matches, he makes 120, in fact. His ODI debut brings him a half-century when most of their work has to be done. That's gone out to mid-wicket and taken. Not sure if they've dropped one. It might be Kimar Roach who's taken the catch on the field as a substitute. The wickets have just fallen in a clump here at the back end of the innings.
And that's pretty well done by Ronke. He had the reach for it. He gave himself room. Not a bad delivery, really, from Bravo, but got some bat on it and raced away for another boundary.
It's gone down to long off and comfortably taken. Xavier Marshall is the fielder. So they keep picking up wickets towards the back end here, the West Indies. Well bowled, it is a dot ball, and that concludes first half of this fourth one-day international.
That's Plum. Is he going to give it? Yes, he does. Well, he takes a long time to give it, but it looked absolutely plumb, even to the naked eye, far as Hawkeye. And Xavier Marshall falls without scoring to Brett Lee for the second time in the series. Just to push down the ground, and this outfield is fast, and it will go all the way, just a push. And that's the reason why Greg Good has said that this is not beyond the West Indies' reach, this 283 target. That'll be 4 more. That's a fine shot. So 2 excellent shots to get going from Sarwan. 2 completely different shots. That's hammered. That is hammered by Sarwan. Crowd likes it.
Edged and 4 runs. Second slip has just been taken out. And it was an edge, would have gone straight into the hands of Mike Hussey.
Oh, that's a typical Chris Gayle shot. Puts it away for the second boundary in the over. 26 for 1.
Now that's 4. Almost everything that has been nudged fine has run away for 4 because of the shortness of those straight boundaries here at Warner Park.
Typical Chris Gayle. Typical Chris Gayle. He stood up, opened his shoulders, and let loose. And the crowd are loving it. I think brutal would be the word to use for that shot.
And here goes Chris Gayle back over the top. Straight hit, getting the maximum. He's gone again. This time 1, 2 bounces, 4 more. Looking to push it on. Chance to capitalize as Hopes gets a bit closer within his range. That will take him to his 50. Chris Gayle, a single to complete the over, and another half century for the West Indies captain. His 7th 50 in his last 11 one-day international innings. And he gets the appreciation of his teammates to keep his team on course.
Oh. And that'll go away for 4. Sarwan's timed it well, placed it well, and greets Hussey with a boundary.
That's straight down the ground. That's a good hit. That's gone for 6. Good use of the feet from Sarwan.
So the vice-captain joins the captain with a half century. 50 for Ramnaresh Sarwan from 69 deliveries. Chris Gayle has got 56, a very important partnership. They put on 117. Full toss, banged away for 4. Well, they got the treatment. Cracked away by Sarwan. Short and wide. Very, very similar to a shot which Sarwan played early in his innings against Lee. Beautifully played. That is deft. So a couple of boundaries of successive deliveries to Sarwan. Caught behind. Inside edge. Brett Lee has come back and got the important wicket. Sarwan, having had hit him for 2 fours in the over, now has to go out for 63. 138 for 2. Is this going to be a decisive dismissal?
He gets it through, Chanderpaul, cutting it behind point. Michael Clark thought about putting a hand up for it. It was hit hard into the ground. So it's his first boundary, Shivnarine Chanderpaul. Chanderpaul goes aerial, clears the man at cover, and it's going to be second boundary for the over. Chanderpaul immediately getting into the swing of things here in St Kitts. He goes high and he goes hard, and he's gotten 6 for it, Chris Gayle. And there's been some damage done to the sponsors board. Looks to be Marsh, the fielder, in an attempt to pull that one out of the sky. And Chris Gayle stands and delivers 1 bounce into the boundary. So immediately he greets the Australian captain with one of his trademark shots.
Here he goes. That's huge. From the time it left the bat, that's on the way down to Bastair. Well, he's taken to James Hope. So you heard Greg Blitz early on in his early spell. He went after him. That's a big one. It's in the air, someone's catch, and it's Clark who's going under it and takes it, and Gayle goes. Correction is Hope's. Well, he tried to go over the top once too often, spiraled off the top edge, and Gayle falls short of 100. Chanderpaul has gone over the top. That's a good shot by Chanderpaul. First bounce for.
Lovely cricket shot from Chanderpaul. Coming down the pitch.
Shivnarine Chanderpaul in strike. And an edge, and it could go away for 4. Just does. Beats the sliding fielder on the boundary.
Clips it fine. It's going to be another boundary. Watson disgusted with himself. The West Indies very happy with the way things are going in this over. 9 runs coming from the first 4 deliveries. Good shot from Bravo, straight down the ground. It's going to be 4. So it's a good start for the West Indies in dealing with Bracken's latest spell. He goes aerial. It's going to be 6. So successive boundaries for Bravo. 1 all along the ground. And on this occasion, going all the way over the boundary ropes.
Neck and crop, I suppose there's a way to describe it. Through the gate. An expansive shot by Dwayne Bravo. Overly expansive.
Just got the bat down in time. Very good first delivery to the debutant. Not a searing bouncer, but the perfect yorker. Taking that one on the body. Brett Lee just seeming to have a word with him now as they cross. Baptism of fire for Sean Findlay. This character was on and around the ground. Was the star of the show before play got underway. Was on the field more often than some of the West Indian players. And now seems to be bedding down for the night. Will be 2 more. He's very, very close to the boundary. And they'll make it 3.
Gets rid of the ball, that's fine.
So that's the 50 for Shiv Chanderpaul. Reliable as ever. Phenomenal run of form, especially since the retirement of Brian Lara. He's gone straight over the top. That's a big hit. He's got a reputation for these big hits, and he's gotten it at the right time for the West Indies. Straight over the top to ease the pressure on the West Indies. Brilliant catch, stunning catch by Mike Hussey. What a fantastic catch, going away to his left. And there's still something left in this match for Australia. Right through him. How did he get through there? But he managed to survive. That was a tremendous delivery. Bowl him! Vital wicket for Australia. Is that the wicket that's going to make the difference in this match? The few Aussies here are celebrating. Chandapal is gone. It's 275 for 6.
So 5 ones off this over so far. 3 off the last ball. Sammy, it's going to be.
Will the man from St. Lucia be the hero today to ease their anxieties? The West Indies have lost the series. Can they give their fans something to smile about at the very end? Darren Sammy is the man. Shane Watson, a last gulp of air before he comes in again for the final ball of this match. 3 to win, 2 to tie. Good Yorker, driven away firmly to mid-off. They'll only have the single. Australia have won by 1 run. A tremendous effort by the Australians after the West Indies were cruising at 188 for 2 in the 34th over. John Dyson really crestfallen, as is Chris Gayle and the West Indies team. Australia have snatched it out of the fire with a 1-run victory.